Rockets do flow during the end phase of the turn they destroy, so it would seem that Outburst Dragon is great for them, or is it? You don't have to summon it if you control a monster, but if you don't, there's no blowing up your monsters for a benefit, which would defeat the entire purpose of playing Outburst unless you're using Rocket Caliber to summon it, and that would sound
so fucking terrible
if Outburst didn't prevent you from summoning non-dark monsters while it's face up. So yeah, you may not summon it with Caliber. Summoning dual wields a much better use of this ability, but you could summon it with Heavenly Spheres, and since you won't be restricted, you can use Outburst and another monster to summon Heavenly Spheres. I understand this is meant for rockets and all, but your floor is summoning a Link 3. Obviously, I know you can technically summon a Link 2, but what good do those do during your opponent's turn? Absolutely fucking nothing. So like I said, the floor is a Link 3. The idea behind Outburst is cute. Destroy some rockets. Rocket replace themselves during the end phase, meaning you'll have Link material to surprise your opponent with a Link summon. But here's a question. Are you really surprising your opponent when you control Outburst along with some rockets? And I ask this because controlling 2 rockets could mean Boral Code, 3 could mean Boral Load, and Boral Sword, or 4 could mean Boral Link. No, you don't have to summon those, but would it really be a surprise if your opponent did? Because they're the best Dark Dragon Links to summon during your opponent's turn.
clearly. No debating.
And to do anything else instead is fucking retarded. The Unchained Twins and Unchained Soul do things when cards are destroyed as well. So theoretically, you could play Outburst in there. It is a level A, so you could use it and Unchained Soul for rank A, but I wouldn't. Why? Mainly because I think it sounds stupid as fuck, but also I don't think Unchained need help destroying their shit. It's the main reason why they're good the later the game goes, and if you just blow your load before it's time to, and yes, that's a sexual innuendo I made.
On purpose.
You're taking away the strength from Unchained, which defeats the entire fucking purpose. You could play Outburst in something other than Rockets, that's your choice, but it's meant for Rockets, let's be real. And even in Rockets, it's not so good that you'd be a fool not to play it. It's fine, but it's not necessary like Noctovision and Apsa Router are. You'd have to be on some real strong shit not to play those motherfuckers. That said, thanks for watching. Patreon, Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal's in the description, and source my Discord server link. Now,
What's the question?
did you know that there's a scammer in the Yu-Gi-Oh community that says to the moon? I had no idea. Thank you for telling me. A lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh community doesn't take his advice seriously since he bid pumps and does other shady stuff. Well, I mean, you brought him up in this question, so I guess he's doing something right. He has attention from people like you. So perhaps that may be his intention, but I don't know. I ain't the motherfucker. Do you retire clips, or do they just lose relevance to the script you write up as time goes on? Sure, but also I forget that I have clips. I have like hundreds of clips, and a lot of them don't end up getting used. I would literally have to go in the folder where the clips are and be like, I want to use that, but it's not really on my mind. So kind of, sort of yes, kind of, sort of no to your question. What's the very first archetype you've ever played and had consistent success with, either in casuals or tournaments? Gladiator Beast with Cold Wave, Rescue Cat, Test Tiger. This shit was amazing until I played the Mirror, and I realized I ain't like that shit so much. But that was many years ago, obviously, because I did mention Cold Wave. Did you ever have bad luck of reviewing cards that you maybe considered garbage in the beginning, then later on when the card gets released, you get disappointed because the card is or was too good? I don't get disappointed. I just chalk it up to me being wrong, because I say shit. I don't necessarily care if I'm right or wrong. If I'm right, there's a bonus. If I'm wrong, well, I guess that's a bonus too. But I don't really care if I'm right or wrong, so there's really no disappointment coming from me. Would you ever make a bloopers video since you don't get every vid right first try? Despite me not wanting to do that, I might do that in the future. Maybe once. But I won't tell you when I do it. I'm just going to spring it up on you. Out the blue. Hashtag what's the question? Appreciate y'all.
And a lot.